Hello everyone, welcome to this week's reaction video or commentary for the Xfactor US 2012 show. We are down to the semifinals. Oh, just before I go on, if you're interested in watching the Xfactor US show, it's broadcasted on Fox and it has the performance show every Wednesday, 7 Central. And Thursday was just the result show, same time, 8 Eastern, 7 Central. Now, as I was saying, we're in the semifinals right now, and the contestants get to choose a song they get to sing in the first round, and then they sing a second song which their mentor chooses, which will bring them into the finals. The top four that remains in the competition is Fifth Harmony, Emblem 3, Carly Rae Claire, and Tate Stevens. First up, we have Tate Stevens, who sings Bonfire, originally performed by Craig Morgan. I have never heard the song myself, so I am really just basing my judgments on what I hear. And bam! Bonfire, I think it lit up the sky because the performance was great. It felt very much like a rock concert. Tate Stevens was really working that mic stand, bringing it to the side of the stage, to the middle, up, down, wherever, using it like a guitar at a rock concert. And if anything, his performances are always really great. I guess it's also with the years of experience. I don't know if he performed before, but he seems very relaxed, very enjoying himself. Although there were some moments that were tense where he scrunched up his face, but I would have liked him to smile more to show that he was having lots of fun. Because after all, the song is dedicated to his friends, right? Fire is badass. Stage production with the tires in the background, badass. Vocals awesome. It really connects with the lyrics. So what can I say? Winning performance, exudes confidence, amazing. Second up, we have Carly Rae Claire, who sings Your Song by who was performed also by Ellie Goulding and Elton John. As Demi says, very predictable, but singing ballads and slow songs is what she's good at. I think she should stick to it, because if you remember correctly, during the first live show that week when Carly performed a pop song, it didn't sound quite right because it's not really her style. And I'm just glad that she's staying with those slow songs. Don't stray from it. She still there were times where she actually used vibrato. Excellent. It's good. It's not that harsh to the ears, but still at the very final ending note, she does that whole hitch, harsh to the ears. She still does weird expressions. Her hands flap everywhere. I think, if anything, they should teach her how to use her body more. I mean, like when she's saying, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind. Like spread her arms out or something like that. Instead of closing her eyes, look to the sky. Do something to improve the performance. I'm glad she walked across the stage. That Britney made her do something else besides staying in the middle all the time. She needs to control the soft notes, because actually the soft notes in the song conveys a fragility and the love part about it and the shyness of the song, It makes it more relatable and easier to hear. Next up, we have Emblem 3. Baby, I Love Your Way, performed by Peter Frampton, originally. Volume control. If you haven't noticed, the very first when the guy starts singing, he actually, and throughout the whole entire song, he sings on one volume level. One, what do you call it? Harshness or intensity. I mean, in the song, of course, there's supposed to be soft, the build up, the crescendo, which highlights the climax of the song, right? Which usually happens during the chorus and the very finale of the song. However, I've noticed that he always sings on the same level. He could have started, baby, I love your way, and then chorus, baby, I love your way, something like that. Sorry again for my nasty singing. And whenever I watch them, it's always like watching a rock concert. They're young, they're hip, they're jumping up out. The stage production, the music that they choose, It's very much like a punk rock concert. Good energy though. I like it. But anyway, I didn't like Emblem 3 at first, but then I have turned around my opinion about them. I'm like, whatever. The guy in the middle who does the singing, who's the lead singer, needs to work on what do you call it, on reaching those high notes. It's that because he seems like he's just shouting it, or he's trying really hard. He's not reaching there. I mean, it does come out, regardless of whether he's struggling or not. But that can eventually hurt their voices if they don't work on that. Definitely work on vocals and volume control. Same thing I spoke about last week. Fifth Harmony. Anything Could Happen by Ellie Goulding. I don't know about the song choice. Wasn't a fan. I really don't think at this point they should. I don't think Demi's so-called advice from last week actually was anything useful, because I don't think walking around the stage, moving about actually really enhances the performance, especially with this song. Costumes, I know Britney said it was great, but not a big fan. I don't like that big ass bow that was on one of the girls' head. Pink sparkly, yeah, but I don't know what kind of audience they're trying to go for, because like the way they're dressed up is only more focused on young boy, small children kind of audience. As an older audience, I'm 24, or someone who is older, I don't think it would really appeal to me, because it's not the type of costume and the type of production doesn't really what do you call it, doesn't really target the general audience, rather just a special group. So I think they should try to expand that. Don't really see any problem with their vocals. If anything, they did a lot of good harmonizing. Great. But it's their second song that required more working on, Impossible by Chantel. Vocals, I can only say the weakest link in their group is Ali Hernandez. If you heard her sing, she sounded really off at certain parts, and let's just say she needs to work on it. Other than that, other performances, it's very the second performances were comparably similar in vocal performance, stage presence, and stuff. I don't know. I guess that's all I have to say. If you have anything you would like to remark about, again, comment, subscribe, do whatever you like. Alright, talk to you soon.